Hey guys, this is Dory, and I'm Mena. We travel with our lovely dog Fiona to help you discover the most beautiful spots and to share with you what it's like to live as a nomad. So subscribe and welcome to our channel. Welcome back and thanks for joining us. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified of each new video. In the last video, we headed to Tadoussac and enjoyed a lovely waterfall hike and a stroll around the scenic town of Tadoussac. In this video, we go whale watching in the nearby town of Grande Bergeronne and enjoy majestic views of the Saguenay Fjord from the charming town of St-Laurence.
Hey, good morning. Saturday, we made the night. You know, you always know it's gonna be okay, but there's like that little doubt in back that hey, somebody's gonna bug me. Just need to get that experience going on, I guess. Well, I had a nice spot. Honestly, I thought I was going to hear a little bit more noises, but no, because the highway's right in back of that. It's perfect. Part of the beauty of being into the van life, right, is just to hop in your van, keep driving and finding a spot where you're gonna sleep. You never know where you're gonna sleep. You never know where you're gonna head. Like yesterday morning when I woke up, I had no idea I would be at this spot, and here we are. So let's see where we're gonna be tonight. For today, no idea, but for now, I gotta go get some Java in me. Guys, I think we found ourselves a beautiful spot. My glasses. For breakfast. First, coffee. Gets my heartbeat running wild. When you're here by my side. Take our chance, take it now. We will go. For breakfast, we like to keep it simple. Banana, almond butter. Sometimes we switch to the other peanut butter. And bread. Easy, simple, but amazing coffee.
Good morning, YouTube! From the most beautiful spot in Quebec this morning. Let me tell you, this is my bloody dream come true. Look at this. Having breakfast, tea, coffee with this view. Even Fee doesn't mind being tied up because she's in the sun with this view. And this, guys, is why Dory wanted an unobstructed view. Fee sees another little doggy over there. She's going a little bit bananas. It's one of those mornings where nothing phases you. So let me show you around Tadoussac Bay. There's no better place to show you around Tadoussac Bay. So the SQ Provincial Police Office is right there, and they're in charge of this highway. It's a Quebec Provincial Highway. We're parked right there. It's about 8 in the morning right now. And as you can see there in the distance, it's ferries that go back and forth from Point St. Catherine to Tadoussac. I'll correct myself in text if that is incorrect. And right there, this is Tadoussac Bay. So this is, you can see that boat right there. Those are the tour boats that will take you to go see the whales. Now, there's a free camping spot on the other side, on the Point St. Catherine side, where you could overnight for free. It's right beside the ferry terminal. And from that point, you could actually see beluga whales. And we saw beluga whales yesterday, even though we didn't sleep there overnight. We saw them before we crossed over. And It was absolutely magical. So these are the southernmost beluga whales, because normally they're in Arctic waters, and these are the only beluga whales this far south. In 1885, there were about 10,000 beluga whales in this region. In 2012, it had dwindled down to 900. So their numbers are dwindling, and it might be the only time in our lifetime that we're going to be able to see beluga whales, because the oceans are sick. We all know that. Not trying to put a downer on things, but if you do love the sea and love these beautiful mammals, I do encourage you to donate to an organization like Greenpeace. We donate to an organization called the David Suzuki Foundation, and their main goal is keeping the oceans clean.
This morning, right before we left our spot, no plans. We just said, okay, let's drive down to Tadoussac, that town, right over there. We'll go have our breakfast with sort of the marina view and use the public facilities over there. I mean, it's only a 5-minute drive. I saw Halte Routière driving down to Tadoussac, and I'm like, you know what? It says there's bathrooms over here as well. There's fresh water. Let's just stop and check it out. And boom, you're greeted with this. And that's one thing that I'm enjoying about the van life, is the last minute decisions, the surprises, the just not knowing, right? Now we're enjoying the view, relaxing, updating social media accounts and whatever we gotta do, because at the last spot where we were, there was nothing. You couldn't get anything in. But thankfully for the wee boost, we didn't even want to bring that wee boost on this trip, but somehow I convinced Mana we should. And our old wee boost that's 4 years old last night was able to give us some network. So I'm grateful for wee boost, and hopefully we get to upgrade that little piece of hardware. My beautiful family, my 2 favorite ladies. She's enjoying the sun. She loves being outside. My beautiful wife is posting to Patreon. She posts a lot in there, so if you guys want to see what she's been posting, or fun little home videos, and they're really up to date. Right? Pretty much every morning when we wake up, Man is doing some sort of a post, and they're nice.
Thank you, patrons.
Alright guys, time to go do a little bit of work and plan where we're gonna do next. Anxious.
We're going to see the whales. Woo! We saw some belugas yesterday, right before the ferry crossing. They were plentiful in the Tadoussac Bay, let me tell you. Pretty good price here too, $60 per person. Tax included, $135, and it's 2 hours and a quarter. Anything more than 2 hours I think is way too long to be on the water. You just get tired. So I'm glad. Yeah, we're waiting for the bus now, and we're gonna be, I don't know, around 30 people, and they can accommodate 50. So it's a Zodiac, so it's kind of like a dinghy, a big dinghy, and they have glass sides that are gonna come up once we're stationary so that we can see the whales better. We met someone in Saint-Siméon that recommended whale watching in the town of Les Bergeronnes. We had opted to support this small community near Tadoussac that also offered whale watching. The businesses here have been hit hard due to the pandemic, and Neptune had the closed Zodiac boats, which were much appreciated in the cold September temperatures. The tour was also shorter and much less expensive than in Tadoussac. We were very happy with our choice.
dreams we can run down. Feel it fall into place now. We will go from this day on. Take this world and make it ours. You and I, all lifelong. We'll take this world from this day on. From this day on. And we'll dream out loud. Take our chance, take it now.
I loved it, I loved it, I loved it, I loved it.
How was your experience?
I loved it, especially the first ones. They were just 100 meters away. They were so close. You could like,
So what about the time? 2 hours was good enough?
oh man, 3 hours would have been too much because it was really cold out there. We dressed well, so I was like warm from here to here, but my hands were cold and my toes and my ankles were cold. 2 hours is the perfect amount of time. Like at an hour and a half, I was like, okay, are we going back now? But 2 hours was perfect.
And the price was right too. Not too expensive, under
Yeah.
200.
And we had her inside. We had both fans on, and it's about 16 out, but it's sunny, and it's 22 degrees in the van, so she was perfect. I was really worried about the temperature, but everything worked out really
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
So will you do it again?
Well, because we have already done it here, so I wouldn't do it again here. But if we were in Mexico, for sure we wouldn't miss it a second time.
Yeah.
Because we did miss the boat tour in Baja, but I mean we couldn't go, so it's okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, we liked Neptune. I'm not sure if they're the cheapest or not, but from what I heard, everybody is around $90, so they were a little bit cheaper. And 2 hours. Everything. We called another person, and they said was 3 hours. So.
Yeah.
And now on to our next spot.
There's a spark in you and a spark in me. So get up, let's take the lead.
That same friendly traveler we met in Saint-Simeon recommended the small town of St-Rose-du-Nord. What we didn't realize at the time was that the drive there was just as pretty as the town itself.
The world is ours. We climbed mountains and we took the leap. Had our hearts broken and it cut so deep. But the best is yet to come. We've waited long enough by now.
Now we're gonna go take Fee for a nice walk because she's been cooked up in the van. While we were out in the boat, enjoying the whales, and it's gonna be time to figure out where we're gonna sleep. It's a beautiful area. So this is the info center over here.
Park there for free for 6 hours,
Oh, it's pretty good.
which is good because RVs and like camper vans cannot park at the dock there at the marina.
Okay.
The friendly lady at the Tourist Info Center recommended we hike up to the town lookout point. Although it's only 3 kilometers or about 2 miles round trip, she failed to mention how steep it was. It did give us a great view and a rare opportunity to get this great picture taken by a fellow hiker.
You shine bright like a million stars. Light up, the world is ours. The world is ours. We climbed mountains and we took the leap. Had our hearts broken and it cut so deep. But the best is yet to come.
The good thing about it is going down is going to be easier and less sweaty. At least it's not super hot. There's a nice breeze. Easy hike. I'd say depending how long you want to stop and chat and take pictures, you could have it done with an hour and a half tops.
Oh, cool. You see the town from here. Nice.
Oh yeah, we made quite a ways. Keep in mind, this little hike has 3 lookouts. They're all nice, all different. And yeah, about an hour and a half tops, right? And it's well marked. I mean, all along the hike you have little fishes on the side that tell you easy and how far and how long and yada yada. I'll show you when I get to one.
I think they're feathers.
Feathers? It looks like a fish to me.
Looks like a feather.
See, it's marked like this. Man, I thought this was a feather. She's such a vegan.
You're such a good Christian boy.
Yeah. Am I?
Well, how would you know it was a fish?
I don't know. Because I saw a fish. That's the best part of van life. Home sweet home.